Okay guys, I'm going to show you something real quickly here. This is the equinox and solstice calendar. It's the stellophane. Let's go down here and let's look at the December solstice of 1960, before JFK was inaugurated as the 35th President of the United States. See the time frame? 15:26:12. Local Eastern Standard Time. Let's write that down. Okay, on December the 21st, 1960 at 3:26 in the afternoon was the apex of the winter solstice. Let's count the days. So we're starting at 3:30 p.m. on the 21st. So the 21st to the 22nd is one day, and then count the rest of the days to January the 20th. You will get exactly 30 days. 30 days. At 3:26 p.m., exactly 30 days, it was January the 20th, and John Fitzgerald Kennedy had taken his oath of office, probably at high noon. So at 3:30, subtract 3 hours and 30 minutes. If you take 3 hours off 24 hours, you get 21 hours, but with 30 minutes, you got 20 hours and 30 minutes. Instead of 30 days, it's now 29 days, 20 hours, and 30 minutes at high noon on January the 20th, Inauguration Day. Now, let's look at his death. So the winter solstice that year was December 22nd, 1963 at 9:02 a.m. So let's keep that in mind. When you subtract from December the 22nd and go back to 21st, November the 22nd would be 30 days, just like January the 20th. From the winter solstice of 60, it was 30 days, and now again, it's 30 days to November the 22nd. And that is at 9:02 a.m. John got shot at 12:30. Okay? So you got to subtract 3 hours and 30 minutes, almost exactly like when he was inaugurated, 3 hours and 30 minutes. So now at 29 days, 20 hours, and 30 minutes, he is shot, deader than a doornail. Take his death, the exact time, and now equate it with January the 20th and see exactly when it falls. It almost falls at high noon. It almost falls at the time that Frost was giving his poem, or whatever it was, to John Fitzgerald Kennedy accepting the power of the United States. So the power was given to him and taken away from him from the exact minute from the winter solstice, from the apex of the winter solstice, the exact minute. The exact minute. The exact minute. Now people, that's strange. Very strange. And let me say here and now that Harry S. Truman, the 33rd President of the United States, did a statement that morning, December the 22nd, 1963, put it on the AP wire, and he claimed in a 5 or 6 paragraph statement that the CIA had just killed the 35th President of the United States. Yes, he did. Several times he told you that he knew that the CIA had become its own arm of the government and that it was ruling the United States of America. We were not a democratic society anymore. We were being ruled by a ruthless, deceiving, lying faction of men called the CIA. Boom! The reality that you all cannot accept. I'd like to point out also, this is July the 16th. I didn't plan this, people. I didn't plan this at all. This is the day that John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. died. The same day that Apollo took off for the moon and walked on the moon. You remember Neil Armstrong? Neil? Did he kneel on the moon? I think he did at one point. Very funny that I would do that today. The day that JFK Jr. passed. And possibly a sabotaged Saratoga. You write sabotage, and then you write Saratoga under that. And tell me whether you think that's quite bizarre or not. And I say the Saratoga was sabotaged.